Well, great evening, and welcome to Pink and Poppin. Now, is this recorded? The answer is yes, it is, because I am going to be sharing the screen, and y'all know, as much as I have tried, I've gotten the screen to share once on Facebook. It's very difficult for me to manage all of that. I guess I need more practice. And it continues to tell me on Facebook that my resolution isn't enough, and I have yet to do the research on that. And so I decided, because I had promised y'all that I would share the colors. We talked about them last week. What is in for 2026 spring and summer? And I have those to show you. But it comes with a price. And the price is that I will be on my phone and answering you all, because I can't wait to chat with you, Lottie, and anyone else that joins us. But I am making sure that I am able to share this stuff. Now, the information and the photos that I'm going to show you all do not belong to me. They're not mine. I didn't put them together. I won't pretend that I did. I want you all to know that. Miranda Rains is a sales director and an image consultant. This is what she does. She does body types, she does coloring, she does all of those kinds of things. So if you'd like her information, be sure and reach out to me. It's not that I can't do some of it. I can't do all of it, and I'm not certified. I have 40 years of Mary Kay experience as far as colors, as far as creating this and then working with the other. But I am not going to pretend that this is mine. It's not. But I am practicing what she shared. And last week I shared with you all that white was the color. And today I've layered, and I'm not even sure y'all can see. So I'm going to do this for a minute. I have a layered white on, a layered white. And so what I love about white is it allows you to create almost an entire canvas of whatever you want to do. White looks great, white on white on white, if it's done correctly. And so I made sure I don't go anywhere without a jacket. Well, I should say 90% of the time, because I know somebody's going to have the air conditioning cranked down and I'm going to freeze. So I think a white jean jacket, and this one's really light. This one is right, it's right to my elbow. And then I have another one, and I found the other one because I was going to replace this one. And I love the other one, but it's a full sleeve and it's too warm for the summertime. It's perfect for fall, winter. It's too warm for now. So I am a firm believer in a really cute white, and now would be a great time to find it, white jean jacket. And I have had this one for years, and I will probably go see if I can find something else. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the colors. So I'm about to screen share so that you can see the first, let's see if this works. Share the screen. Select the window. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Allow. Let's see if it works. Dun, dun, dun. So here it is, y'all. Here it is. And this is the color. It's called Cloud Dancer. And really, in some respects, I have to say, what a great name for white. As you know, clouds have such a variance of white, and this is it. And look at the size of these pants. Okay, that's just a little too wide leg for me. But oh my gosh, guys, color of the year for 2026 is Cloud Dancer. And white, of course, I got to tell you the importance of white. So when I was in college, we got one of those things that you color in, right? Very intricate, and everybody was coloring, and there were 4 roomies, and 3 of us understood that you got to leave some white. And the one roomie hadn't done anything, so the 3 of us are strategically choosing to leave a white t-shirt or clouds or a white door or whatever you want to call it. We were strategically leaving white, and we came in one day to find that she had colored it all in. Every single piece that was left white. She colored it all in. There was no white. There was no allowance for contrast or boost of color. White is very, very important. And so there is nothing like a crisp white shirt. Seriously. Every woman looks great in a crisp white shirt. Now, there are varying degrees of white. I got it. I'm just saying, there's just nothing like it. And in that, let's go. If you remember, I shared some of the other colors. Now, this is yellow. I know there are a lot of women who feel like they can't wear yellow, but look at how beautiful it is with a gray. It is just stunning, or lavender, or even the pink. And of course, with a navy, or you pair it with a white. So yellow has such a great pop to it. And most of these are very clear yellow. There's this shirt over here is a little murkier, and so is this up here, but for the most part, and you will notice as we go through, the fingernail colors match all of this. Who knew? Who knew? So yellow. All right. Now, why is this arguing with me? I don't know. That is not what I want. I know why it's doing this. So hold on, because I'm going to have to stop share till I hold on. So obviously these did not get it. No, they are oh my gosh, they are random everywhere. Not how I expected them to be. So you're going to need to give me just a minute while we talk about this. So the white cloud, right? Or not cloud, cloud dancer is there. And what I'm going to do is, let me see if I can pull these down to the bottom. Nope, does not like it. What if I move this to the top? Will it let me do that? Nope. Will it let me do this? Nope. It has them in alphabetical order, and it does not like it. So I'm going to share this blue with you. And I actually have 2 different slides with this blue. I think this blue is going to be very, very big. If you haven't seen it, you're going to see it. I have seen it. I have seen this color. Look how it looks with beige and burgundy. Look at the sheen. It is a lovely, and I love it with brown. And I am going to find the name before I use it, okay? Because, oh my gosh. Now it is, there it is. I didn't know it wasn't showing mine. There we go. Hold on. There it is. So as you can see here with the beige and the burgundy, you can see it on her fingernails there. You can see it here. It's just a lovely blue. It is not a sky blue, and it is not a baby blue, and it's definitely not a royal blue. It has such a fresh look to it. I would tell you, I think this should be the color of the year, only because it's a blue that you don't see very often. And I'm going to guess that it looks great on every woman. Now I am going to, let's see what this gives me. Nope, not what I wanted. So I'm going to close that. And I'm going to show you one more thing with that blue. And it actually gives the name, which I love, because then I don't have to be responsible for pronouncing it correctly. So hold on, guys. Here we go. And allow. Now this one is a little bit stronger in the cerulean. This one, as opposed to the other one, this is a little bit stronger as far as the color, and it could just be that the photos are a better quality. But look at that blue, and I just see it showing hair off so well, and skin tone. And what is fun about this is you really gotta take some time. So brown shadows, with a little bit of fun. Like I'm wearing hazelnut, I am wearing blossom, I am wearing our blue eyeliner. So giving it a little bit of pop there. I do think you could wear more of a warm cheek with this or more of a cool cheek. And what I mean by that is more of a coral or more of a pink. And so I just think this color is gorgeous and that it will look great on anyone. And I do mean anyone. And so just be aware that this is the color out there. And so if you're shopping and you say to yourself, I want to update my wardrobe, where do I want to update it? I got to tell you, the blue is what I would add. That blue right there is one that I would add. Now, another color that is really big, hold on, and I have seen quite a bit of this. Here we go. And in makeup, the looks, I have seen this quite a bit in the looks of makeup. So, and then on Facebook, I've seen quite a few things done with lavender. Lavender with brown, lavender with olive. Oh my gosh, I saw a lavender with olive. It was beautiful. This is lavender with plum, lavender with the white, lavender with pink, which is another color. And look at the style of these pants. Okay, I'm just being real. I'm so excited that wide leg pants are back. I am so excited that wide leg pants are back. And look at it with the yellow right there. Just such, and has a richness about it. It really does have a richness about it. None of us in Arizona are wearing a sweater right now, but it doesn't change the fact that it has a great vibe to it. It definitely has a spring, but I can see how they're pulling it through summer. Along with the yellow, there's a richness to the color that I think adds itself. And yes, I think going with dusty rose, going with a sweet plum, even giving yourself a little bit of pop, or taking your lips a little bit to the lavender side. How fun. You will notice all different hair colors here, and they all show really, really well. So lavender, yellow. Our next girl is the pink girl. Oh my gosh, it's the pink girl. Now, of course, with Mary Kay, right? We're all over that whole girl. We want you wearing pink. But this is a pink. So this is the strongest pink that they show. And I am going to call it not quite a baby pink. That one looks a little bit. So it's not the fuchsia. It's not the Pepto-Bismol. It's not even that heady pink. It has a softness like the yellow and like the lavender. There's a softness to the color. It's very feminine. All of those colors are very feminine. They have a real feminine feel to them. And you'll notice here with the yellow, there with the yellow, just that great feel of pairing it with the colors that are out there. And so I see stripes, but I got to tell you that I think polka dots are making a comeback. So just be aware of that. But it also, there's a lot of casual in this, a lot of casual to the look. So there you go on that. So pink, again, nothing strong about it, really more of that soft pink. And then we're about to move to the power colors. And there are two power colors. And what I love when you see them, and we've talked about them, but what I love is they're two of my favorites. Number one, and they look good on every woman, and they have such a richness to them. Look at this navy with the other blue. Is that not stunning? It's a stunning look on the nails with a red, just navy on navy, or with a burgundy. Here it is with a gray. Of course, and it's not shown here, but with the yellow or a white, I do think my favorite is this right here. The what? See, cerulean blue here, and the I love those pants right here. But I got to tell you, look at it with the burgundy, which is probably considered in the red. Now look at this nail color. This is a deep navy. This is almost a gray navy, and so how fun it is to see these colors. And there it is with a brown. Wow. So they're actually pulling some of these shades, which I think maybe pulled into even fall. But navy, I think navy is a great substitute for black. It still is a power color. It still has a presence to it. It still gives you that kind of pushback. But man, it is not as common as black. So I think it's going to have that great feel to it. So I got to tell you, look, there it is. Okay. Having said that, we're to our final shade. And frankly, guys, I could be wrong, but there is a part of me that really believes they chose the colors based on the 250th. Call me crazy, but anyway, here it is. Take a look at these reds. Look at these reds. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the reds. And what I love is most of them, it's not a full-on red. Not that you couldn't. She's pretty much pulling it that way, and she is definitely pulling it that way. But it's more of a pop. It's more of an experience. It's more of a statement. In fact, I almost wore red lipstick. I think a couple of weeks ago I had. It is just like the drop the mic look. And it has such power. I love this jacket. Now, none of us are wearing that jacket in Arizona right now, but I love that jacket. There you go with the white, of course, with the navy, and then gray. I think gray, even though it didn't show up in the colors, is kind of like the color that's the background color. It's the color that makes sure the rest of them pop. And so what I would love to know is, one, which one of these do you already have? And which one do you say to yourself, I'm going to go get that one. I want to go get that one. I want to add that. So the one that I think most women would want some help with as far as their makeup is the yellow. It might be the lavender. And it might be the red. Those three I could see where you would might want to go, I'm not sure what blush. I'm not sure what this looks like. So, or you just want a strong red lipstick, and believe me, we can do that. So I would encourage you to talk to your consultant or reach out to Jeannie or I, and let's talk about these colors and what they mean for you and what they mean for makeup. What do you want to do? What look do you want to create? What do you want to wear, and how do you want to wear it? I have now added a couple of navy dresses to my closet, and I love them. And now I'm going to find, I had more orange red for whatever reason. And this girl's going to go find a really good red dress. And I have been a yellow fan since I was a kid. So anyway, finding those pieces, you don't need to redo your entire wardrobe. Take a minute, walk through your closet, pull out anything you haven't worn in 6 months to a year. Just pull it out. You don't have to get rid of it. Put it in a box. See if you miss it. Right? And then find strategic pieces from this color wardrobe that really work for you. And allow your consultant to help you choose a good lip color and cheek color that meld really well with that look. I will tell you, our blushes, our stick blushes are what's on my lip and what's on my cheeks. I love those things. You could wear those with any of the looks that we've already looked at, any of those colors. They're going to look fantastic. They're going to look fantastic. That is what I have for Pink and Poppin' tonight. Next week. Oh, I just want to remind y'all, June is a really big month for your consultant. It's a really big month for Jeannie, and it's a really big month for me. It is the end of our fiscal year. Jeannie and I specifically are both wrapping up our National Court of Sales. And so if you're our client or you don't have a consultant and you haven't met with us, let's meet. We can meet Zoom. I meet Zoom all the time. Let's meet virtually, or let's meet in person and let's play and let's find a look. I just met with a gal today that I met through Facebook. And she learning about her lifestyle, she wanted a foundation. She wanted a foundation match. She's never been foundation matched. But just knowing her lifestyle, when I met with her, I said, I don't have to test you. I don't have to stripe you. I don't. You want CC Crew. See, that is the blessing of a consultant. Somebody who is skilled in these areas and can help you find not just the look, but products that meld really well with your lifestyle, because that is important too. Blessings are chasing you down. This is the day the Lord hath made. I will rejoice and be glad in it over and over and over again. Thanks, guys, and welcome to June.